Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis. Let's talk about the conversation. More specifically, this conversation. The YouTube conversation in the comment section down below. I received a YouTube comment the other day by YouTube user Carl Haremenic, or Haremenic. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Carl posted on a video I did kind of a while ago about how Americans apparently cannot enjoy Doctor Who. Carl's comment read, and I quote, "One guy on the internet says something offensive. I have to make a whole video on this." Now what Carl is referring to is that I am an American and I make a great deal of Doctor Who videos. But I had received a comment from someone who believed that since I was an American, I couldn't actually be a fan of Doctor Who. And after receiving said comment, I made that video about how apparently Americans can't enjoy Doctor Who because I don't believe that fans should be tied to their own country. Fans should encourage other fans no matter where they are from. I fully believe that you can be a fan of something for a month or a fan of something for 20 years. The length of the time that you are a fan of this thing doesn't lessen how much of a fan you are. I mean, sure, there are people that take it to extremes with collections and trivia knowledge, but everyone should be able to enjoy whatever they enjoy. So I made that video about how I apparently can't enjoy Doctor Who because of where I live, and I got a lot of really interesting responses. There were people from the UK that said that guy was a small outlier in a tiny minority, that most people over there loved the fact that Doctor Who had fans all over the world, that a more popular show meant good things for the show. There were people commenting from the US saying that they had similar experiences with other fans, calling them out for not being as knowledgeable of fans as they were. I even made a joke in that video about how if the US can't have Doctor Who, then the UK can't have muscle cars. But apparently, as I found out, that Venn diagram doesn't really overlap that much. But there was a lot of support in the comments of that video, both for me saying the things that I said about fandom and support for other commenters talking with one another. And that's why it's so great. The comments I received on that video, the interactions, the conversation, that is why I do these YouTube videos. There was a comment I received last week about how one of my videos was so close to hitting that 10-minute sweet spot mark. And what they meant by that is that if you have a video that's longer than 10 minutes and you can keep a viewer's attention for longer than 10 minutes and you get them to watch past the 9-minute 59-second mark, that's a bit of a bump in ad revenue. But I responded to them that I wasn't really in it for the ad revenue money. I'm not just going to fluff a video to try to get it to hit some arbitrary 10-minute mark. I don't do these videos for the money. I do them for the conversation that I can have with other like-minded nerdy people. And if I can have a conversation with a differently minded nerdy person, all the better. That's the best kind of conversation. I enjoy this thing. I enjoy that thing. Let's talk about why we enjoy these two different things, why we believe these two different things. And those are the type of conversations that I might then bring in front of the camera for an entirely new topic. As for Carl's comment though, he sort of makes it seem like I was offended by OP's statements, but I feel like I came in with an open mind, described what he was saying, described my side, and poked holes in his argument about fandom. And if you're wondering, yes, I did respond to Carl. I said, "Thanks! This gives me an idea for a video." In the comments down below, let's have a conversation. Tell me something nerdy that you learned or just became more interested in. I want to talk to you guys. Because it's Friday, I'm going to be checking periodically through the weekend and responding to some of the conversations, and let's just talk nerdy stuff, nerdy things. For example, did you know that an Obi-Wan Star Wars solo film was just announced? I am so excited for this. Crossing my fingers that Ewan McGregor is involved. 99% sure that he will be, but you never know. Side note, don't get attached to the shaggy hair and the beard because come Monday, it will probably all be gone. Sorry. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me on Monday.